back to my channel. Today I have my very last of all the baby hauls to share with you guys, at least until baby girl makes an appearance. Like I've mentioned in a couple of my previous videos, after my baby shower, obviously there were still a couple of things left over on the registry that we still needed to purchase, and there were a couple of things that, my husband and I were planning on buying that we didn't even bother registering for that we still just needed. And so ever since our baby shower, we've kind of just been, well, I did one massive Amazon haul. And in addition to that, we've been using up our various registry completion discounts. So I believe overall I had a registry discount at Babylist, Amazon, Target, and Buy Buy Baby, although a couple of those I still haven't used. I was very organized and on top of planning out our purchases. Once I knew what we had and what I knew we still needed to buy, I made a list of everything and basically shopped around for the best price. I started with the highest registry discounts or coupons that I had and bought what I could through those, and then kind of worked my way down. So if you are at the stage in pregnancy where you're working on finishing off and completing your registry, I highly recommend doing that. Most registries won't require too much from you in order to utilize their registry discount. You just have to create a registry with them regardless of if someone buys something off your registry or not. So that's a nice tip if you're looking to save a little bit of money on all this baby stuff, because it certainly adds up. And I am happy to report that at this point in my pregnancy, and I am almost 37 weeks, I will be 37 weeks in 3 days, I have not paid, I believe, full price for a single baby item that I've bought, thanks to just kind of planning out everything and being really organized on top of which discounts I had available to me. So yeah, I'm really proud of that fact. But anyways, today I have to share with you everything else that we have purchased for baby that we need to have on hand for when she makes her big arrival. So first little thing I'm going to start off with is I got this adorable little pack of bows from Amazon. And once again, I will either link everything in the description box below, or most of the things available on Amazon I will have linked in my Amazon storefront, which is always linked in my description box below. That's usually the best place to find a link for me if you're interested, so definitely check out that. But I thought these were really cute little bows. I got a full set, I think there's like around 12 or something in here, of just a ton. Let me pull them out so you can actually see them, because I bet the plastic was a little glary with the studio light. But this is what one looks like. It has a little gingham bow on it, and it's on kind of like this nylon headband, and these are super stretchy and soft, so it won't really be too restrictive and uncomfortable on a newborn baby's head. And I bought the full, multi-pack of colors so that I basically have all my bases covered no matter what she's wearing. I will have a bow that will be able to match it. So yeah, and I picked this style of just kind of this simple little gingham bow. I just think it's super adorable and classic, and again, will pretty much go with everything that I put her in. Next thing, I got this big old box here to show you guys. These are actually the hangers that I picked out for baby girl. These are the Amazon Basics hangers. I'm working on switching our whole household over to velvet hangers, and so since we're starting brand new and fresh with everything for the nursery, I went ahead and kind of picked the hangers that I will be using for our whole house. Obviously these are the kid size, I believe. I'm not sure if there's a difference between kid and baby size, but the correct ones that I ordered will be in my Amazon store. But I like having uniform hangers in my closet. Up until now, in our master closet, we've been using the white plastic hangers. And I kind of just wanted a universal hanger to be able to repurchase whenever we needed more. And so I picked Amazon Basics because no matter what, I'm pretty sure Amazon Basics will have their hangers stocked, and so I'll be able to buy the exact same hangers. And I also picked gray. You could pick pink, but since I kind of want to be able to use all hangers with all of our kids, I just decided to go with a good gender neutral gray so that, yeah, basically everyone in the house can use the same exact hangers. That's a lot of thought going into just basic hangers, but that's how my mind works. And so I did get a nice big old pack of, I think, 50 hangers. So I should be nice and set on hangers for all of baby girl's clothes. You guys saw in my last video, we have quite a few clothes for her. We picked up a couple of things for bath time. These are by Jujubee, and they are the Rain and Pour bath toys. Obviously she's going to be too young for bath toys right away, but I just figured it would kind of be a fun little thing for us to have. It says 12 months plus, but I am kind of planning on using this, maybe not from like the start, but when she is a baby. I just think it'll be kind of a fun way to make bath time a little more interactive and for us to kind of like, play with her in the bath. Basically there are these little silicone cloud and raindrops that you can fill with water, and then the bottom will kind of, you know, like sprinkle out the water, and so you can kind of, you know, like sprinkle it over their little belly or something like that. And I just think it'll be a nice simple bath toy. If we want to have, you know, some fun in the bath. And I also really like these because I'm not sure if you can see it in the cloud, but it actually separates, and so you can clean the inside, because a lot of bath toys, the issue is that they can get moldy, and so I don't think that'll be an issue with these, since you can fully open them up to wipe out the inside and make sure they don't get all yucky and gunky. I also picked her up a nice little pack of bamboo baby washcloths. These are by Pupiki, something like that. And they are super soft baby washcloths. Obviously, you want, you know, nothing but the softest things touching baby's skin, especially a washcloth while you're going to be, you know, actually rubbing their skin. And yeah, I really, really love these. I am like obsessed with all bamboo baby products. Like, they are just my absolute favorite. So I'm really excited. I just bought a 10-pack, I believe, or 12-pack. I don't know, a big old pack of white washcloths to use for bath times. All right, next up, I have a couple of really fun memory keeping items that we picked up. Obviously, this is our first baby, and I am also a documenter and memory keeper by nature. It's just something that I really enjoy and is really important to me. And so, yeah, I definitely wanted to pick up a couple of good things to help document this really special time in our lives. So, the first thing I thought was really, really fun. It's by Pearhead, and it's called the Clean Touch Ink Pad. And this is what it looks like, and basically it's for getting your baby's foot or handprints mess-free, so without having to actually stick their hand on, you know, like a messy ink pad thing and then have it all dirty. This, I'm not exactly sure how it works, but basically your baby presses on one side, and then the other side of the ink pad has the ink, and that's what you press onto the paper, and so it's a way to get baby's footprints and handprints mess-free, which I think is really awesome. I think you can use it multiple times, and so I'm going to bring her baby book to the hospital with us when we go, and, you know, hopefully get brand spanking new fresh foot and handprints in her baby book using that. And again, I don't have to worry about her getting all dirty with, you know, yucky ink. And speaking of her baby book, this is the baby book that I ended up going with. It is called Baby the First 5 Years by Write to Me, and this is the same company that I bought my pregnancy journal from, and I absolutely love their products. I think they're so beautiful. Having a linen covered baby book is really important to me. I just love the look of linen photo albums and memory books, and so yeah, I had a bit of a tough time deciding between their actual first year baby book and the first 5 years baby book, but I ended up going with the first 5 years, mostly because they had it in a pink color rather than, I think the first year was only available in like a tan with gold foiling, and it was also like $20 more expensive for the other one, I believe, and these are already kind of pricey baby books. And yeah, so while the years 1 through 5 is kind of extra, that's not really what I was looking for. It still has all of the first year things that I wanted to document in a baby book available in here. And it's just such a beautiful, book. I love their products. And so yeah, I'm really excited to have this to fill out all of her memories, and also some exciting things happen beyond the first year. I mean, maybe she won't walk or say her first word or whatever until after the 1 year mark, and then I'll still have a nice place to record it. So I think this, birth to 5 years format will actually be a really nice thing to have. I also finally invested in a letterboard, and this is another thing that I've kind of just been wanting for myself for a while. Everyone and their mother uses letterboards on Instagram and stuff, especially in the kind of like mommy community, I feel like. And so, yeah, I just never got around to buying one, but I really wanted to have a letterboard to share her birth stats, so, date, time, weight, length, all that fun stuff. I am planning on bringing this to the hospital, obviously, for that picture, and I'm going to kind of pre-fill it out as much as I can. Obviously, we already know her full name. We have a, pretty good idea of the month that she'll be born, and so I'm going to kind of have everything on here filled out as much as I can, and then after she's born and we have her, exact weight and height and all that fun stuff, I can fill in the rest of the details and have it ready to go for a cute little introduction picture. So I'm really excited about that. And I was a little worried about the number of letters, like each letter that comes with it, because, for example, we're going to need a lot of E's because her name is Stella Noelle Rosner. She's going to be born in October, and so I was a little concerned about that, but there is plenty of each letter, so yeah, that's not an issue. This is, I think this is also by Pearhead. Yeah, this is also by Pearhead, and I know you can get these, this brand at Bye Bye Baby, so if you were wondering the same thing, that, yeah, I found that number of letters is not an issue. And the final memory keeping thing is something that I'm super excited about, and I looked at a lot of different options, and that is her monthly Milestone blanket. So I knew I wanted some sort of blanket to, you know, lay out and take monthly pictures with her, and there's just a ton of options out there. You can get, you know, lots on Etsy, there's, you know, a couple on Amazon, and some big name brands make them. I just wasn't loving any of the ones that I found. I don't know, I just wasn't really connecting with them until I found this one on Amazon, and it was just like, yes, that's the one I want to use. It is, here, let me see if I can take it out and show you guys. It's this beautiful minky faux fur soft blanket, and it has pom-poms all around the border. See, like that, which I just think is so super darling. It's super soft, like I said. It's round, which I think is really fun. Instead of being a square blanket, just, I don't know, a little more unique. And it's all plain white, except for obviously, you know, the text of the months, numbers, and stuff on there. And I don't know, it's like perfectly my style, and I feel like it is super, you know, it can kind of be a nice plain backdrop, and then I can dress her in whatever I want. I can add embellishments if, you know, I feel that's necessary to it. So I just think it's a really beautiful, beautiful base and blank canvas to kind of, you know, build those monthly pictures around, and I'm really excited. It also came with this nice wooden ring to place around, you know, the month for the picture that you're taking. So yeah, I am super in love with that Milestone blanket, and I was just really excited when I finally stumbled across it. And it was on Amazon for like, I think I want to say $20, which is super reasonable for like the high quality and for just how cute it is, I feel like, and for what those Milestone blankets can go for. All right, next up, I have a bunch of sheets to show you guys. Obviously, babies, they can make some messes. And so we wanted to have a bunch of crib sheets and bassinet sheets on hand to, you know, change out if she messes up whatever is on her crib or bassinet. And yeah, so we actually went with the brand Tilly U, which I have never heard anyone talk about, and I'm kind of surprised because I found a good number of products from them that I'm absolutely in love with. I also found some diaper changing mats, I found some boppy covers. There's like a couple different things that I've ordered from them, and I really am impressed with the quality, and I think they're just adorable. So I would definitely recommend checking out the brand Tilly U. I'm not sure if they're available other places besides Amazon, but yeah, I've really been impressed with their products. So I got a 2-pack of bassinet sheets, and these will fit the Halo bassinet. And I got a pack in light pink and gray, and they're just this super soft jersey cotton. And yeah, I just like, they're super soft. They feel almost like bamboo. They're that soft. So I'm really excited to have these nice soft sheets for baby girl to sleep on, especially when she's, you know, brand new and little and teensy tiny. And then I also got 2 packs of 2 packs, so 4 sheets total for her crib. And we do actually have a mini crib for her, and so these are the, they are mini crib size sheets, obviously. And I got 1 pack with the same colors as the bassinet sheets that we bought, and then I also got 1 pack with that same light gray, and then kind of a minty color, which is the other color that we're using in her nursery, and it matches like perfectly. So I was really excited when I found these sheets. Again, I wanted something kind of plain. I didn't want, like, you know, a bunch of different patterns because, I don't know, that's just my style and aesthetic. So yeah, really excited about these sheets and highly recommend them because they're super soft. We have also bought a bunch of blankets for baby girl. Everyone said not to register or buy any blankets because you'd get like, you know, $1.5 million at your baby shower and you wouldn't need any. But we surprisingly only got, I think, like, I don't know, 2-3 blankets at our shower, and so I still wanted to have a couple more on hand, so I went out and bought a few more blankets. We found these at Target. These are the Just One You by Carter's line, and it's just kind of plain black and white patterns with stripes and little elephants. I thought they were cute. These are kind of my favorite style of blankets, the like cotton, stretchy, swaddle blanket kinds. I just think they'll be really useful and versatile to wrap her up in and give her some good snuggles. This, however, is my favorite blanket that we own. It is by Kiki Pants, and so it is a bamboo blanket, and it is so incredibly soft. I'm so in love with it. I am planning on bringing this blanket to the hospital with us and wrapping her up, you know, pretty much right away. I'm not sure if this is going to be like her first outfit, I guess. But yeah, it's definitely coming to the hospital with me to take some cute pictures with and just to snuggle her in, because since again, it's so stinking soft. I'm really excited about it. And then we also got 2 additional sets of blankets from Cloud Island. My husband picked out these, and these are some flannel blankets. And again, they're kind of in that pink and mint color scheme. It has like a little mint with white pine trees pattern, a floral pattern, a little polka dot pattern, and then kind of like a little wildlife one with some deer, a squirrel, an owl. And yeah, we kind of wanted to have just, we're not sure exactly, obviously this is our first baby, and so we're not sure what, you know, kinds of blankets that we will like and gravitate towards, and so we wanted to kind of have a variety. So yeah, we have some flannel, we have some muslin that I'm about to show you, we have some cotton, we have bamboo, so we just kind of wanted to make sure we covered our bases, because we just don't know what we'll like and use. And like I said, we wanted to have a pack of muslin, and I also really wanted 1 set of blankets with these cute little pom-poms on the corners. I just think they're super adorable. So I picked this one out, and this is again by Cloud Island, and it has a floral pattern, a little heart, yeah, gold foil heart pattern on one, and then the final one with the polka dot trim says "You are loved." Not sure you're gonna be able to see that, but it kind of like lays out the blankets on the back so you can see it better than, you know, seeing it through the front, because I feel like that doesn't really show off the patterns that well. But yeah, so we are now officially stocked on blankets for baby girl, and especially since she will be born in October going into fall and winter, and it can get pretty chilly here in Maryland, we wanted to make sure that we had ample things to snuggle her up in. Okay, next up I have a whole bunch of diapering things to show you guys, and we are planning on cloth diapering. This is something that I have wanted to do with my children for a couple years now, and I'm really excited that we're actually following through, and yeah, it's just something I'm just really excited about it. It's good for your wallet, it's good for the environment, it's good for your baby. I am really passionate about cloth diapering, and so just seeing all the like cute little fluffy butt supplies in front of me is just making me so excited. So I have my first little stash of diapers. We have a bunch more that are either being shipped to us already because they were gifts from our baby shower, and they are coming from overseas. Like I think in England is where the company is based, but my mom also bought us some that we're picking up this weekend, but these were kind of the ones that were left over for us to buy to kind of complete the number of diapers I wanted to have in my stash in order for me not to have to do laundry every single day. So we went with the brand Alva Baby, and I have heard really good things about the brand Alva Baby. If you want me to do a more in-depth cloth diapering video, especially after she's here and I've started cloth diapering, I would definitely be interested in doing that, because I have learned so much doing all the research for, you know, preparing to cloth diaper. And I've heard really good things about this brand, but it's about 1/5 of the price of most major cloth diaper brands. Normally a pocket diaper of this style will go for like $20–25 from some of the more popular mainstream brands, and these were under $5. I think they're like $4.79 or something like that per diaper, so much more reasonable. And yeah, I'm really excited about these. Comes in a variety of colors. I have 3 here, so I have that light blue color, I have this kind of peachy pink color, and then I have this pink color. We chose 7 colors total. I think like 3 pinks, 3 blues, white, and gray or something like that. But yeah, I am so excited to see her little butt in these. The way that these work is they can actually work from birth up until they're potty trained. So this diaper will fit her entire diapering life. And you just basically resize it based on the different snaps and how big your baby is. And then you also slide the actual absorbent inserts into the pocket of the diaper, and I will show you those in a second, what inserts we decided to go with. And again, I feel like I have so much information that I want to share about cloth diapers, but I don't want to, you know, dump it all into this video. So if you would like me to make another video, leave a comment down below and I'd be more than happy to get that made for you guys. But moving along, I also got a couple of cloth wipes. I do plan on using disposable wipes for now. I may switch to cloth wipes at some point, but I just figured starting with just cloth diapers would be enough for me right from the beginning, just because it is kind of a big, you know, venture, more so than disposable diapers. But The reason I got these was basically so I would get free shipping. And, but they're super soft. So if anything, I can just use these as kind of like little on-the-go wipes, face wipes. I don't know. I forget what material these are, but they are like the softest things I have ever felt. I also got myself a wet bag. Obviously, if you're out and about and you have to change a diaper, you can't just throw it in the trash. You need to, you know, bring it home to be washed. And so I'm gonna have a couple of wet bags in, well, not a couple, probably one wet bag in my diaper bag. This one specifically will probably go in our bedroom because our diaper pail is upstairs. So for overnight diaper changes, I can just throw the diapers in here and then transfer them up into the diaper pail the next day. And for the diaper pail, I have these two wet bags. These are also by Alba Baby. All of this so far has been by Alba Baby. And these are just cloth wet bags, and they will be my diaper pail liners. They have elastic at the top, and I can put them in my Oopie diaper pail and just throw these right in the wash with the diapers whenever I do a load of diaper wash. Another thing that I got from Tilly U are these diaper pad like liners. And I think they're meant to go on top of your diaper changing pad, but the reason I wanted to get a set of these is to keep them in our master bedroom overnight for, again, overnight diaper changes. Her nursery and changing table and stuff is upstairs, and so obviously we're not going to be running up and downstairs every time we need to change her diaper overnight. And I just kind of wanted something to lay down. I'm probably going to be changing her diapers on the bed, and so I just wanted a little extra protection between the diaper change and our bed. So these are perfect. They are waterproof, and so yeah, I think these will just be really good to lay down for overnight diaper changes. Okay, so now moving into the inserts that we have. Every Alba Baby cloth diaper, and most cloth diapers I'm pretty sure, come with an insert when you buy them, and they will usually come with a microfiber insert. This is a microfiber insert by Alba Baby, and the issue with these is, especially once your baby gets a little older and is wetting their diapers a little more, microfiber isn't super absorbent, and they can get compression leaks, which means if you, like, you know, press down on it, for example, when the baby sits on, you know, the insert, it can leak out liquid. So what you do is you can double up the inserts and put something that's a little more absorbent in there. And so I got these Thirsties hemp inserts that are supposed to be kind of like the holy grail of cloth diaper inserts. They're pretty pricey. They were like 4 for $20, I think, which is pretty pricey, but I've heard that these are the best, and so I figured, you know, just go for it and invest in the good ones so I don't have to waste my time and money trying out a bunch of different things that won't end up working, and just end up buying these anyways in the end. So yeah, I'm really excited about these. I do plan to just start with the microfiber and then only double up with the hemp inserts when I start to need it if she gets leaks or whatever, but yeah, I wanted to have a couple on hand because, again, I'm brand new to this, and so I don't know what will work and when I'll need what, so wanted to be prepared. We did get 1 pack of disposable diapers because I haven't decided yet if I want to bring cloth diapers to the hospital and start there, or even if I think, you know, some babies can be so small that the cloth diapers, they need like a week or two to be able to actually fit onto the teeny tiny babies. So I just wanted to be prepared with a pack of diapers so that no matter what, we are covered and we won't be left diaperless with a newborn. So I probably will be bringing these to the hospital with us instead of cloth diapers, just because, again, we're gonna have a brand new baby. This is our first baby, and throwing in something as kind of big and complicated as cloth diapers in addition to that right away might just be a little overwhelming. So I wanted to have some disposables on hand, yeah, for those reasons. I went with the 7th generation free and clear diapers, sensitive skin. I have fallen in love with the 7th generation brand when shopping for baby products. We are going to be using all 7th generation detergents, both for her clothes and for her diapers, because you do need a specific strength of detergent in order to wash cloth diapers for obvious reasons. But yeah, I just find that they are across the board use the least harsh chemicals. And I use the Think Dirty app in order to kind of evaluate that, and all of their products consistently get good ratings, and so I feel like I can really trust the 7th generation brand and what ingredients and materials they use in their products. In addition to that, I feel the same way about Burt's Bees, and I've been buying a lot of like toiletries and such items by them. This is kind of a Vaseline alternative, a natural Vaseline alternative. and it is the multi-purpose ointment by Burt's Bees, and it is also cloth diaper friendly. With cloth diapers, you are only able to use certain types of like diaper rash cream and stuff like that, because certain diaper creams can kind of stick to your cloth diapers and make them less absorbent. Again, cloth diapering, there's a whole learning curve. So yeah, I wanted to pick up a pack of this. I also have another wet bag that actually came with our stroller. It was kind of like a surprise little freebie that came in the Mockingbird package, and this says, "Live in the moment, laundry can wait," and I thought this was just super adorable, and so I'll probably keep this in the stroller or in my diaper bag or something like that. Like I said, I just kind of want to have a couple different wet bags in various places in case I don't have direct access to our diaper pail. I also picked up a 2-pack of the Baby Bum Co. diaper cream brushes. I got, like, you know, the regular size and the mini size to put in my diaper bag. I'm still unsure if this is a completely silly, unnecessary purchase, and it probably is going to be, but I don't know, I just feel like if you don't have to touch your baby's butt, why would you choose to? This is basically a silicone spatula that you can use to apply diaper rash cream. And I just feel like it's more sanitary for both you and the baby. I may end up completely not using these and, you know, finding out that they are a completely silly waste of money. But again, I'm a first-time mom, and so I just wanted to have these on hand, even if it's just because I think they're fun. And last but not least in the diapering category, I got a big old thing of water wipes. So these are the wipes that we are planning on using with baby Stella. They are 99.9% water and a drop of fruit extract. And so they are the most natural, chemical-free wipe option, and I've tried them out and I really like their consistency and how they feel. So yeah, these are the wipes that we will be going with. And yeah. I also have a good number of health and safety items to show you. So first off, I actually got 2 different kinds of thermometers for baby girl. So the first one I got is the Frida Baby Fever Frida, and this is like the coolest like baby tech gadget ever. So it is a little teeny tiny thermometer. It's a lot smaller than I actually thought it was going to be. I don't know what I was really thinking, because you do stick it on them, so it can't be this huge bulky thing. But yeah, you just stick this sensor on your baby and it can continually monitor their temperature, and it connects to an app on your phone. It can alert you if, you know, their temperature goes out of a safe range. And I just thought that was like the coolest thing since sliced bread. So yeah, it was a bit of a splurge, but I really, really wanted it, and I think it'll be useful for, you know, their entire childhood. You know, whenever they get sick, you can kind of just, especially if they're napping, you can have, you know, their temperature monitored without disturbing them. So I'm really excited about that. However, with brand new babies, it's still really important to be able to take their rectal temperature. I know that's not something anyone wants to talk about, but that is the most accurate way to take baby's temperature, and when they're so little, it's so important to make sure you get a good accurate reading. And so I wanted to have something that could take rectal temperatures on hand. This is also a smart thermometer. It's by Kinza. It was, I think, just about like $15, so it wasn't, you know, a super splurge, but it also connects to an app, and it can also be used orally or under your arm, so it can be used more than just the infant stage. But yeah, that is why I have 2 kinds of thermometers. And again, I just think, you know, it's good to have options for monitoring your kids, especially when they are sick. And next up is the infamous Nose Frida. I think this might have been like their flagship product, or at least the one that kind of blew up and gained the most attention. But if you guys follow my vlog channel, or if, you know, I love the Baby Frida or Frida Baby and Frida Mom lines. I think all of their products are just absolutely genius, including the Nose Frida. My husband is still a little icked out by the idea of it, but I keep reassuring him there's a filter in there so you don't ever have any risk of sucking up the snot. But I just think this is gonna come so in handy when your baby is stuffy and can't breathe. You're going to be willing to do whatever it takes to get them comfortable again. And especially after hearing all the rave reviews from other moms who just love this product, I knew this, you know, I was definitely going to be getting this. We got the like little starter kit, so it has the actual Nose Frida, it has some extra filters, and it also has a saline spray in it to kind of help loosen things up before you suck it out. And another thing from the Frida Baby line, we got the Derm Frida, and this is just a silicone scrubby for bath time, or if she gets cradle cap or anything like that. Yeah, I wanted to have something like this on hand. And yeah, it says it's specifically good for dry skin, cradle cap, and eczema. So we probably won't use this as her, you know, for every single bath. Like I said, we got some, what's it called? Washcloths to use for her regular baths. But if she ever has any like skin irritation, I thought this would be a good thing to have on hand. And again, I'm just a fangirl of Frida Baby. And finally, the last product I have from that brand is the Windy. And my husband is super excited about this because this is a product that helps your baby fart. So it's these little plastic tubes that you kind of insert in their rear end, and if your baby has gas, and it kind of lets them easily relieve that gas. And obviously gas is really uncomfortable for babies. A lot of babies struggle with it, and so again, I wanted to have this on hand because I feel like, you know, it's gonna come in handy sooner or later. In addition to that, I also wanted to have gripe water on hand. This is another thing that all moms swear by and say to have on hand. And so these are for gas, colic, and hiccups, and apparently gripe water is just like a miracle supplement. And yeah, this particular brand is Little Remedies, and I've heard good things about that brand. In addition to the Mommy's Bliss brand for kind of supplements and vitamins, and these are the vitamin D drops that we will be giving her every day, because I do plan to breastfeed, and breastfed babies need to have vitamin D supplements because they don't get enough through the breast milk. All right, I got a couple more things to clear to clear out baby girl's nose. I probably went a little overboard, but again, I don't know exactly. This is my first baby. I don't know what's going to work for us and what's not, and so I want to make sure I have what will work for us on hand. So this is the Oogie Bear, and it's basically something to pick your baby's nose with, or ear, I think you can use it. But yeah, so it's just this little doodad that you can use to get, you know, to clean their ears or their nose. And I don't know, we have it now. And then we also got a thing of boogie wipes. These are, I think, saline. Yeah, so they're kind of just saline wet wipes that you can use if your kid has a crusty, stuffy nose. And I figure, again, if she has had a runny nose, I know I have allergies, and if you guys remember my early pregnancy updates, I had horrible sinus and nose issues in my first trimester, and so if you're blowing your nose all the time, your nose can get irritated and chapped, and so I just think having something like that on hand for a baby's sensitive skin, if they're already having issues with a stuffy nose, I just think they'll be really soothing to use instead of just like, I don't know, regular wipe or something. And the saline, once again, helps kind of break up all that yucky stuff. I got a 2-pack of sunshades for the windows of our car. Again, you just never want your baby to have to deal with having their sun in their eyes, especially, So we're probably gonna use one of these in my car, one of these in my husband's car, just to be able to pull down and cover the window so that she doesn't have the sun shining in her face. I also got a thing of Dapple. This is bottle and dish soap. We will definitely at some point, I believe we're planning on starting around 3 or 4 weeks introducing a bottle so that my husband can also feed her and have that, important bonding time. And in addition to that, there's, just all sorts of things that need to be cleaned with babies, like pacifiers and I don't know, other things. So I wanted to have a super gentle, baby safe dish cleaner on hand, and I've heard good things about Dapple. It got good ratings in the Think Dirty app, so I picked this up. I think we also actually bought a refill bag already because we know we're probably going to go through that like gangbusters. And I also got a natural baby stain remover by Puracy, and it is plant-derived, enzyme-based, and non-toxic, and I got the Free and Clear scent. I couldn't find this specific product in Think Dirty, but the Puracy brand, other products from them, got really good ratings, and so I felt pretty confident that it had pretty good ingredients. And like I said, for the rest of her laundry detergent, we will be using 7th generation. I believe we're using 7th generation baby formula or detergent for her regular clothes, and then like a stronger one for the cloth diapers. I do have a couple fun techie things to show you guys for baby girl. So the first up is the Hatch Baby Rest Plus. So this is the new version of the Hatch Baby Rest, and it just has a couple more features that the original Hatch Baby Rest didn't have. And this is what we're going to be using for her sound machine and nightlight. It can also evolve into a like time to wake light thing for older children, which lets them know when it's okay to get out of bed. So yeah, I think we're going to be using this for years to come. It is Alexa enabled. It hooks up to an app. We also have the Hatch Baby changing mat, and so I think it hooks up into like the same app as that. And yeah, I just think it's, you know, we wanted to have a sound machine and a nightlight available. It'll be nice for middle of the night feedings. For me, I can just kind of, you know, tap on a nice soft light in a predetermined color. It can be like, you know, all sorts of different colored lights, and it has a bunch of really fun features. So I'm really excited to open this bad boy up and kind of, you know, start playing with it and get accustomed to all the different features and fun stuff that it can do. And then we also have our baby monitor. We chose the Owlet Cam. And we do have an Owlet Smart Sock. If you saw one of my way long ago baby hauls from when I was first pregnant. And so, yeah, I wanted the Owlet camera because it does hook up to the Smart Sock, and so it kind of, you know, it's nice to have everything in one app and system, but also because I did look into the actual like features of the camera, and they were really good. It has 1080p, it has a pretty wide angle, viewable angle, and yeah, I just liked the other features that this camera had. It has a room temperature sensor, which I like. It has really good video. It has two-way audio, 130-degree wide-angle lens. So yeah, I am really excited to get this all set up, and I think it's going to be really useful, especially since her nursery is on the second floor of our house. And so I did want that was one thing I forgot that was really important to me when choosing a baby monitor, is I wanted one that connected to my phone, because I just know myself, I'm not going to carry around my phone and a baby monitor video, you know, dock, whatever, with me everywhere I go. And I think that's just silly. I already carry my phone everywhere I go, and so it just makes sense to have that, you know, the camera connect to my phone rather than needing a separate little screen to carry with me everywhere. So yeah, that was one of the reasons that I really liked this one as well. All right, moving on, we have some feeding products. First thing, I got a little set of burp cloths. I am planning on using mainly those Gerber cloth diapers that I showed you as my burp cloths, but I just wanted a couple cute ones, and so I picked this up, and Target was having a huge baby items sale. So yeah, I just decided to pick up this cute little 4-pack. It has, you know, just kind of a couple pink and white different patterns on it, and I thought it was cute, so I bought it. I also got myself a nursing cover, like one of those 5-in-1 multi-use covers. This is by Copper Pearl, and it's another brand that I've heard really good things about, but they are also pretty pricey. But I loved this Monet print. It's just kind of a really abstract, I guess watercolor, like paint pattern on it. I don't know, I really liked it. And so yeah, I chose this pattern. I was thinking about getting a swaddle in this pattern, but I think I'll get more use out of the like nursing cover, multi-use cover. This can also be put over the baby's car seat or high chair or shopping carts. And yeah, it's just kind of a good multi-use cover. So really excited about this. It's super soft and stretchy. And yeah, I also got myself a silicone breast pump. Most people get the Haka brand, but I actually decided to go with the Bumblebee brand. First of all, because I don't really think brand is going to make a difference between a silicone breast pump. I think it's kind of a universal concept. And so, yeah, and I also read the reviews, and they were all equally as great. And it was just less expensive, and you got more with your purchase when you bought from this brand. So yeah, this is what it looks like. And it comes with this cute little stopper to kind of, you know, put in there when you are not using it. So if you have milk in there, it can't spill out, because that's a reason to cry. Definitely cry over that spilt milk. But the main purpose of these that I plan on using them is to put on the opposite breast that I am not feeding from while baby is nursing, to catch any letdown. And I just think it's a super easy, simple way to start building up your freezer stash of breast milk without actually having to, you know, pump and use an electric breast pump. And otherwise that milk would just go to waste in a breast pad anyways. So yeah, I just think it's super genius. I think you can also use it to actually pump, but from what I've heard, most moms use these silicone breast pumps to catch letdown. And it also comes, like I said, with the stopper. It comes with a little travel bag, so I'm probably going to keep one in my diaper bag. Like I said, I have two. I only ordered one, but Amazon accidentally sent me two, and yeah, so I have two now. It also comes with a lid that you can put on there for, I think, more longer term storage than the little stopper. And yeah, I also thought this little stopper was just a lot cuter than the Haka. The Haka has like a, you know, a little flower or something, but I liked the pink heart. And yeah. The last thing in the feeding category is super exciting, a bunch of breast milk storage bags. You guys know, if you've been watching my haul videos, that we will be using the Nano Baby system. Well, we will initially start with the Nano Baby system, and hopefully baby girl takes to those bottles. But anyways, so I just wanted to get a couple of their breast milk storage bags. They've also gotten good reviews, and I like how that they lay flat and just, yeah, kind of basic, but you know, still a necessity to have on hand. Okay, final category of things is miscellaneous entertainment, I guess. So I have a couple pacifier things, then one toy thing to show you guys. So the pacifiers that I really wanted to have on hand to use is the Advent Soothie pacifiers, and obviously these are in the 0 to 3 month size. Everyone knows these pacifiers. I think they give you some in the hospital, but I didn't really want to count on that. These are also the pacifiers from the Wubbanub. I've said before, I really like the all-in-one piece silicone pacifiers better than the traditional plastic design, because I feel like it's a lot more sanitary. There's less little crevices for gunk to get caught in. And yeah, so I didn't have any of these pacifiers that weren't attached to a Wubbanub, and so I wanted to just have a nice little 2-pack on hand, because I don't know if I want to use a Wubbanub right away. I feel like they're a little big and overwhelming, especially for a newborn, and so I might just want a, you know, plain pacifier. In addition to that, I got a little Passy Pod by Jujubee. This matches my diaper bag. It's the Queen of the Nile print, and it's just a little thing to hook onto your diaper bag that you can use to carry and store your pacifiers on the go. And then a final pacifier accessory, I wanted to have a couple of pacifier clips on hand. These are just like some cute little braided fabric ones that I found on Amazon that came in a variety of colors. And yeah, I just wanted to have a couple of these on hand because I think they're super useful. You don't want pacifiers falling on the ground. Although now that I'm looking at, I think I have seen people, you can like punch a hole though in that thing. I feel like there should already be a hole in that little handle right there to slide a pacifier holder onto. But I guess you could use those holes to like hook these onto. But regardless, pacifier holders. And the very last thing, she's not going to use for quite some time. It says 36 months plus, although I think they can probably use it a little before then maybe, but regardless, I saw that I've been like eyeing this toy on Amazon for forever, and it was just the cutest thing. I also saw it disappear on Amazon once, and so I got really afraid that I wouldn't actually be able to buy it if I waited for it, and then when I was doing my big Amazon Registry completion shop, it was on sale even more, so I just decided to go for it. But I got this little kind of like wood toy puzzle shape numbers activity, and it's an all wood toy, and it has numbers 1 through 10 obviously, and they are each in that little kind of like, you know, puzzle thing, so they can place the numbers in that right spot. There's also the different shapes up at the top, and there's different little round circles in coordinating numbers to the numbers. I just thought it was super cute. I loved the colors. I love that it's a wood toy. Miles and I are definitely gonna try and stick mostly to wood toys with her, just because I think they're better quality. And yeah, so anyways, I really wanted this, and so I decided to pick it up, even if she won't be able to use it for a couple of years. But anyways, that wraps up another super long baby haul, and probably the last until she makes her appearance in the world. Like I said, we are completely stocked up and ready to go, and I don't think there's a single thing that we need to buy, and we are pretty much ready for her to be here. Well, I wouldn't go that far. We still have a lot of laundry and prep and organization to do, but as far as buying and accumulating the stuff, we're ready. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!